channel of KOOL. Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert.
folks, it's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. It's almost time. Yeah. I know you like that. You want me to shut the fuck up? Alright, got you. They like the beat. They like that noosh. Like that noosh. We winding down. It's the fourth quarter Friday. I know y'all at work like, God, almost there. How on earth can I waste the time to get up out of here, not do no work, and just be chilling? I'm here to provide the chill for you. Welcome to a smoke session. No, that's not the title of the show. KOOL is live. KOOL is live, but we gonna smoke them out today. I was literally about to say, we gonna smoke them out tonight. Nah, we gonna smoke them out today, and I ain't gonna take you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna sit here and just ramble about. You see the title, and we you know what? We're going in that order. Meaning, you see Biden first, then Complex Top 50, I Show Speed, and more. We doing that in order. In order. I want to always. I gave this story a week to fester. And now it's time that I go in. Because I mean, remember a few years back, a certain president, and granted, it was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen on TV from a president. After his long, drawn out, watered down speech from America, the leader at the time, Donald Trump, started throwing paper towels at folks from, was it Mexico or was it Puerto Rico? It was one of them. I want to say it was Mexico, right? Let's look it up. So I don't like to give y'all non-facts. I mean, something true. Donald Trump was throwing what? Donald Trump and paper towels. That's all you have to Google. Google is a mess, man. Watch this. Donald Trump and paper towel. I'm doing this with one hand. Vibe out. You say, how can we vibe out when you busy pressing buttons? Cool. Puerto Rico it is. I had to double check, man. I wanted to be factual. I don't want to get on this podcast spreading lies and rumors and gossip. If it is, it's gonna be true. I ain't trying to not give you the actual factual. So the Bama Trump was throwing paper towels in the crowd in Puerto Rico. Peep it though. Remember how they got all up in Trump's mess for doing that? Granted, I did too. I was like, what the fuck? Puerto Rico is in a major catastrophe. I don't think they can wipe their problems away, Donald. I mean, on the real though, I don't think you could just thanks, Trump. I don't think you can do that. Why are we talking about Trump? Because they gave him the business. They gave him the business when he did it. I did too. Stupid move by him. I want that same energy though, especially from the black delegation though. I want that same, not just the black delegation. All that going in on Donald Trump for throwing paper towels in Puerto Rico, and don't tell me at least they gave them money. What the hell are them folks in Maui gonna do with $700? I want that same energy. My bad, let me take a squigger of the squigger there. You don't see it. It's the tricks of the trade. Get into the vibe, man. I like this beat. You know what? We going in. And check this out. I'm going to do it without cursing. I only cursed one time today. I don't know if you caught it. I caught it. Did I say the F word? Does it matter? I'm not hitting my 2 strikes tonight. I'm not hitting the 2 strikes. But get back into the vibe though for me. I was listening to this beat on YouTube. You can find this beat on YouTube. Hit me in the DMs if you want to know what it is. Yeah, I want to actually see who's listening. When I found this song, I was like, this joint is destined, bruh. This is destined to be on the KOOL's platform, bruh. So I said, let me have that joint, bruh. Why is Goodwill calling me, bruh? Hey, we could have did a prank call just now. We could have did a prank call just now. I decided not to. We could have did it live on air. What are we talking about, KOOL? Must I explain? We'll probably go over it, after we hit these 3 topics up. We're gonna hit 3 topics today. We may go over 2 hours. Hey. KOOL is going for his flowers. Pay attention though, real quick. Peep this shit, man. No, I didn't say it. See, y'all pressed. He cursed again. No, I didn't. Ain't nobody say I couldn't go mofo, Flodo, Hojo. Won't curse though. Let's get to it, man. Biden slammed for offering insulting $700 payments to Maui wildfire victims. Ponder that for a while. Let's get into it. Yeah. I know. We was going to go there, but I want them to see the video first. So pause that real quick. Let's just take them to it. Bruh, I was gonna they calling all of a sudden. The spammers are calling. I was gonna let this video play through, but I'm thinking because we gotta see the toll it took, man. Now look to your right where you see the water. I've seen videos on TikTok, Instagram, and X of folks in the water because it was so hot on the other side, which is land, that they had to make a choice between getting burned to death or drowning or possibly eaten by a shark. Ponder that. Just ponder that. So looking at the toll that these fires took, man, in this just one spot. Insides melted completely. You could tell where the plastic was. Everything else metal stayed intact. Weird that.
When you're here, when you're tired.
We weren't here.
Can you imagine being in this situation? A lot of y'all, America, y'all been spoiled to death. Man, this is an island. A specific portion of this island went up in flames. If you can dig it, can you dig it? You understand? Shit, that's strike 2. My bad. Can you just imagine just being out there while this is going on? They said it was because, well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Just play the video. Well, we got 20 seconds of it.
All of them since this.
All right, let's get to it, man. Ladies and gents, I'm sorry. How rude of me. Good afternoon. For those who don't know, that's who I be though. Hey, a couple of apologies for the new subscribers, man. I'm deeply apologetic what I just did on this live and not greet you guys and thank you for tuning in to the channel of KOOL and subbing and probably sharing and liking if you're doing it. Thank you. And I also would like to apologize for my algorithm because every article I dive in, I get bombarded with Invicta watches. So when I read these articles and I'm sharing my screen, I apologize in advance. You see all these goddamn, hey, maybe if you're interested, click it. Hey, look, so President Joe Biden's offer of $700 of emergency payment to households impacted by the devastating Maui wildfires has been criticized as an insult to survivors. Hell yeah. Wouldn't you be into it? Americans was insulted when Trump broke down the $1,200 payment. He gave him $600. Y'all remember that? Some of y'all remember that? Don't act like you don't know. It gave him $600, right? And the folks was like, what the hell we gonna do with this? In the scamdemic. What we gonna do with this? This was the fourth quarter of the scamdemic though. We ain't really need that, to be honest with you. I know what you're gonna say. Some of us did, cool. Yeah. Some of you did. But what happened to the other monies that y'all had that was given? Get your extra 600. Everybody had was up on. It was an uproar. Why did you give us 600? You should have just gave us. Boom. Sent you another $600 check. Told you to shut the F up. And you did it too. Most of y'all went and bought PlayStation 5s, new cars, new everything. Some of us started our business. Some of us paid our bills with it. Some of us just stacked it. Some of us, like I said, some of us spent it on J's, one of them toy scooter things, you know, the hoverboard jump, maybe even a couple basketballs. You probably bought your team, you're an AAU coach, you probably bought the uniforms and the shoes for the kids. I got it this time, I got that bread from Trump. You did that. But anyway, we got this $600. The folks in America was like, F you, Trump. $600 went right back out there. They was like, thank you, Trump. I think that was like a month after. He's like, 600. Oh, man, what are you giving $600 for? Another month later, 600. Oh. On his way out, he hooked us up. Well, okay. Back to it. The death toll from the U.S. deadliest wildfires in more than 100 years rose to 106 on Wednesday. This was yesterday, with hundreds still unaccounted for. Thousands. I think maybe 13 to 1,500 unaccounted for. Thousands left homeless, and an estimated, peep it, $7 billion in economic damage. So I guess, damn, Biden, if you really think about the money he giving percentage of that billion, Mr. Biden, who has faced criticism for, I can't say it I can't say it all, bruh. This doesn't bother y'all. That the only answer he could muster up is a $700 emergency payment to households impacted by the devastating Maui wildfire. This article is killing me because instead of they saying President Biden, they said Mr. Biden, who has faced criticism for his handling of the disaster and many disasters. Who's the dude, Kamat Hassad from Police Academy? He looked just like that Bama. Many. He looked like that dude. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You 80s babies, you knew who I'm talking about. The Bama on Police Academy, the chief that was always making the speeches. And he would always say, "Welcome to the Police Academy. We have many. Biden, him, split screening, trying to tell you some good stuff. Anyway, y'all remember what happened in Afghanistan? And how them people were so desperate to leave Afghanistan the way the U.S. pulled out Biden's call. And you see some of them Afghanis hanging on them planes like, dude, you not going to survive that flight, bruh. It can't. When I was seeing them dropping off that plane, just ponder that for a minute. Get into the vibe if you need to. I give you a new beat to vibe to at the same time. They like this beat, cool. I think they like it. I like it. Get into the vibe for me, man. We in Afghanistan. Okay, so put yourself in these shoes, right? In Afghanistan, you're suffering greatly by an authoritarian, maybe a dictatorship, right? Facing a dictatorship, you can't stand it. Your rights is taken away. Everything is limited. Your freedom is not that of America. You want that. You have not experienced that in all your life. And you see there's a country willing to help you out, quote unquote. They're over there and they're supposedly defending your freedom, the freedom that you have left. And they've been doing it ever since 9/11. Let's just go with 2001. For about 23, 24 years. 23 years, this country's been guarding your way of life, the freedom that you have left. And all of a sudden, that country that was defending you, helping you out through this time of dictatorship, making sure that said dictatorship don't, all of a sudden their leader, America, Joe Biden, all of a sudden he said it's time to come on home, which is good. It's time to bring the troops home, but not the way you did it, Joe. So again, now, it is you, the Afghani. You're looking for that freedom. And you feel in your heart of hearts, in your soul, that the only way you can get it at this time, because Joe Biden pulled the plug, is to hop your ass on a plane and hope and hold on for dear life that maybe if you can get across on the outskirts of that plane, you can find your freedom. What they don't understand is by the time that plane reaches a certain latitude, I'm giving you, human, I'm giving you that strength that it takes to hold on to that plane, because you're not going to survive. It's not even going to climb up to a certain height to get cold enough for you to drop. But I'm giving you Spider-Man abilities. But this is the desperation of those Afghanis. So you put yourself in their shoes. Man, I would have just died on land, bro. I wouldn't have took that flight. A lot of folks I seen in them videos where they were dropping like flies, bro. They're not flies, because flies can fly. They could. Humans can't fly. And these Afghanis thought in their mind that they can hold on to that plane and get their freedom. That was a disaster. I just wanted to point that disaster out. Are there any troops left in Afghanistan? Question. Just question. If so, Joe, bring the rest of them back, right? Huh? So, back to Mr. Biden, who has faced criticism for his handling of this disaster. This current disaster. The disaster, because there's many other disasters out there that I can go over, but I ain't gonna be petty. Y'all know, y'all been paying attention, especially you black Democrats. Biden announced an economic relief package just this Monday that included cash payments and temporary housing assistance for survivors. So quick question. Even if, you know, apparently this goes through, right? So how are they gonna get these $700 payments, Joe? You're not gonna mail them, are you? You're gonna haul a bunch of checks from the United States to Hawaii, Maui. What is it? Lahaina, to be exact. You're gonna give every resident in that particular spot a $700 check. Now, what do you think they can do with that money, Joe? Them stores are gone, Joe. And even if those stores were open and they weren't burnt down and they can go shop, they only got $700 worth of shopping ability. Hey, Joe, that's 2 months worth of relief you gave them. Not even that. You ever see a family eat off of $300? I can eat off of $300 my damn self. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make this here cursing limit. I already hit 3 if they wasn't paying attention. I done cursed twice already. I was motivated though. 300, one person, me. And shoot, my grocery bill on average, too damn high. I tell you what, Biden, you give me $700, that thing, especially with the inflation and the economic breakdown you doing us out in this house right here. You got Ukraine got most of our money, bro. I think the United States moved. United States moved to Ukraine because they getting all our bread, bro. I don't know how much exact. I can look it up. Let me finish this first, though. So cash payments and temporary housing assistance for survivors, like, cause where they gonna go? They can go next door. I mean, that's. You look at this, right? I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna take the volume off though. When you look at the map of this, Joe, right? And I ain't going, you conspiracy nuts. I understand. I used to be one. What are you talking? You used to be one. You still is, KOOL. Sorta. but it's more. It's for me. It's like, all right, what are we gonna do? They already told us aliens was here. We already know if 9/11 was an inside job. We know that already. We know something's going on with Hollywood more than just this strike. I could care less about all of them actors and actresses fighting for their life. They fighting for their check, man. If they budgeted, if they budgeted correctly, it wouldn't be in the situation they in. Why you think Denzel ain't come out and be like, yeah, strike should be over? He's sitting pretty. He know hey, you gonna call me. You gonna call me. I mean, but again, I got the rambling because of daggone conspiracy, right? We talking conspiracies and shit. What is this? Just don't have belly fat. I have to look at this ad. I'm sorry, y'all. Ads aplenty. Let me get out of here. I got 7 seconds. Let me see what happened. Bang. That's what I wanted to do. That's all I want to do, bruh. Can I hook me up? Let me get the repeat on this jump. That's cool. Maybe we don't have to repeat it. But we can keep going. Yeah, so where were we at? Hollywood got problems. Economic problem, yeah. Ukraine getting all our bread, right? There's violence all over the place. I know out where I'm at is completely terrible. I explained that. Looking at Lahaina's situation, see, this is where that relief you giving Ukraine, just maybe, if you could chop just a fraction of that, because you giving these folks $700, bro. Honestly, if I was president, KOOL, if y'all voted KOOL in like you supposed to, that 100 plus billion that we done gave Ukraine, this is a piece of cake for me as a president. I'm like, relief, easy. What do they need? How do they need it? Let's get it done. Those are our people out there. True, right? Didn't we conquer that land years? Hawaii sits right. Hawaii should just be its own independent, but I get it. I get it. You can't, because you're surrounded by superpowers. U.S. grabbed it. That's U.S. That's the U.S.'s toy. Not trying to disrespect Hawaii, but that's our baby. So when your baby's sick, what do you do with your baby? You provide motherly love to that baby, right? Hawaii is part of the 50 states, bruh. 700 ain't enough, my man. Let's get back to it, bro, before I end up kirking out. Let me focus, cool, focus. because Pete, what I wanted to point out is that this looks as if it's an isolated event, because the whole state of Hawaii wasn't in flames. High active auroral research program, could it be? Just asking, we all know what HAARP is, right? Right? Anyway, we're laser, look at this shit here. As I talk about HAARP, the paragraph starts with laser focused. We're laser focused on getting aid to survivors, including critical needs assistance, a one-time $700. I want to walk the hell out every time I see a $700 payment per household offering relief during an unimaginably difficult time. $700 gonna do it though. Some of these people don't even know if they lost their families yet. And 700 is the answer, Joe? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. We have staff on the ground dedicated to helping survivors navigate the registration process, Mr. Biden added. So there you go. We can't possibly send checks to the households that burnt down. Chocolate, chunky. But we can have folks register to get a $700 check. I tripping? Americans, my fellow Americans, I'm President KOOL now. My fellow Americans, I'm campaigning. I'm not the president right now. Question. Does this make sense? Hey, bruh, honestly, there's a commercial with this big ass ship, Blue Cross, Red Cross, one of them crosses. You get this big ass ship that floats out to Africa. Don't have me get my research in. I find out something that's nobody knew before, that maybe even that big ass ship is running game. But anyway, it's a humongous ship that goes out to Africa and gives like medical assistance to the Africans out there. And I know y'all, we can, again, if I go out and I start researching what that boat do and I find out some underhanded shit, you know, we all know there's something going on with that. Especially if you know the names Oprah is attached to it, or Gates is attached to it, Musk is attached to it. You know, something along the lines of shitty for the people pops up. But I ask my American people, does this make sense for my Hawaiian brothers and sisters? A White House statement confirmed the offer was only available to residents who were displaced from their homes and had critical needs. No shit, Sherlock. With 1,200 families sheltering in emergency shelters over the weekend and 2,200 buildings destroyed, that's about a lot. It's not clear how many Hawaiians will be eligible. I want to say, I think I speak for Hawaiians when I say I don't think they give a rat's ass about being eligible for $700, Biden. It was immediately decried as too small to have a meaningful impact by some commentators. Bruh, I know houses out here, on average, the lowest you could possibly buy a house right now. No foreclosure, no smack resale, nice, ready to move in house. The minimum, I'm thinking $250. We talking $250K, not $250. Y'all should know better. I live in one of the richest counties in America. They are not selling houses that cheap. If they are, you in a hotel room for a week. If that, probably a few days. $700, just a one-time payment is $700 you're gonna give these folks. If I was president, given the fact that our current president gave Ukraine $100+ billion, I could just take a couple of dollars out of that and make Hawaii one of the best places in the world. Just a fraction of that, and rebuild it quick and better than ever, and have systems in place so this would never happen again. If I was president, you're gonna give these folks $700 and you thinking they're gonna vote for you next term? You got another thing coming. Check it. Quote, Make it $700 a month per family member in a household for a minimum of 2 years, wrote Scott Santons, the director of ITSA Foundation, with backs universal. Shit. Let's run this whole thing back. Because this, me and my brother was talking about this not too long ago. The UBI, oh, check it. If we, this kind of scares me. So let's read it slow. Before we read it slow, let's just get into a vibe real quick. Oh, let's get into a vibe. Ooh. I'm gonna read that paragraph over. You can read it if you can see it. But I got you. He say, make it $700 a month. Make it $700 a month per family member in a household for a minimum of 2 years, wrote Scott Santons, the director of ITSA Foundation, which backs universal basic income. He said that on X, formerly known as Twitter. Before we go any further, let's talk about universal basic income. Look, told you I might go over. Oh yeah. Let's talk about the universal basic income. Y'all ready? We gonna put your thinking caps on out here when you on the channel of KOOL as we move through this research. Let's get to it. What is universal basic income? Universal basic income, or UBI, or basic income guarantee, is a government program that aims to address economic inequality and provide economic security through monthly direct cash transfers to every member of a community with no means testing. So what is universal basic income? It's a government program. That's one. It's a government program that aims to address economic inequality in a capitalistic society and provide economic security through monthly direct. This is global welfare, if you ask me. I know some folks ain't down for no universal basic income. I work hard for mine. Didn't they tell us? Didn't y'all boys, Barack Obama, tell us pull your bootstraps up? Didn't they? Bill even said it. Bill Cosby said, "Hey man, we need to get our ish together. Pull your bootstraps up." Y'all had a problem with it, and because I was down with the get down, I was like, yeah, that was kind of wrong, Bill. But in the back of my mind, it was like, hey, he got a point though. A hit dog a holler. And I ain't holler. I was more confused, like, should you have said that? Barack Obama could get away with saying it, but you, Bill? Nah, they ain't gonna let you get away with saying that. You ain't as coveted as Barack Obama is. You can't tell us put our bootstraps up, but he can. Basically, that's what the black delegation said, man. Look at him now. Look at him now. A registration process, bro. Universal basic income, bro. Ain't nothing but damn welfare. Who qualifies for universal basic income? All citizens of a given population will regularly got your ass. My bad. Universal basic income What am I talking about? What are we asking? No. Okay, so all the citizens of a given population regularly will receive a guaranteed income in the form of an unconditional transfer payment. Listen to this part. Without a means, test, or need to work. 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 You know when you play Fortnite or any other walkthrough game, like, and it's just you. I think it's called single person, right? You walking around and the NPC character, that exclamation mark goes up above their head, like, oh, something just caught my attention. That's about half of the American population right now that's gonna be listening to this. Listen to the careful wording. It ain't even careful. They just basic with it. Hey, check it. Who qualifies for universal basic income? All citizens of a given population. That's you. That's your broke ass in the back right there, always looking for handouts. You back there, who Tracy told me that you was looking for $50 the other day because you owe Jimbo $150. So you just tried to cut the cost. You. That's everybody. Everybody of a given population. Montgomery County in Maryland tried this before. I don't know if they still doing it, but this was actually an article. I should have brought it to you guys. UBI. This is catching a lot of broke heads, especially you broke YouTubers that. How do y'all get up in the morning? That was the word of the day. How do you wake up in the morning? Do you wake up with an attitude? If I ever wake up or take a nap and I wake up and I don't feel like, or I feel right, I wouldn't hit live. I don't want to give that type of energy off to the listeners. Let's get back to UBI though. That was the first question. How do you wake up in the morning? Or when you do a nightcap podcast, how do you do it? Are you upset when you hit live? Why are you so upset? 5 years ago, so many people was upset around the land. Why are you hitting live then? You need to go call a therapist. Me listening to you have a bad day at the start of the day is not on my strategy. So basically everybody qualifies for this basic UBI, Universal Basic Income. So the population will regularly receive a guaranteed income in the form of an unconditional transfer payment without a means test or need to work. You ain't got to do a goddamn thing. They gonna give you bread. It would be received independently of any other income. So you can actually have a part-time job, or I guess a full-time job, and still receive this check depending on they're gonna break you up. I think everybody under 40,000 a year will probably qualify for this UBI. I'm just guessing. Which country has universal basic income? No country right now. But as I stated, Montgomery County did something similar to this for their residents in a particular area. I'll do my research. I'll get back to you. But running all that back to the article. Wait, let me key this real quick. One more again, this paragraph. Make it $700 a month per family member in the household for a minimum of 2 years. Scott Santons. Remember this name. You may hear this name again. He's a director of ITSA. ITSA. I know I've been saying ITSA, but every time I see it, I always want to say it. It's a foundation which backs universal basic income. People. A one-time $700 payment would definitely get their lives, houses, and property back. Great job, Joe. Another user wrote. This is President Joe Biden, y'all's president. This is his words. His ex on X. Number one, FEMA's temper. Oh, let me. Hey, this is President Biden. Hey, look, I can't get him. I try my best. FEMA's temporary sheltering assistance is now available for residents. He ain't write this shit. He ain't write this. All right, so let me read it anyway. Temporary sheltering assistance is now available for residents who were displaced from their homes by the wildfires, allowing survivors to shelter in hotels or motels temporarily as they develop a long-term housing plan. Most of their areas completely obliterated, Joe. You got to do better than that, bro. Oh, man. This is a number 2 X on X from. I'm looking at these tweets, right, and these X's. I'm sorry. I'm looking at these Jones, and I'm like, this Bama didn't write this, man. We're laser focused on getting aid to survivors, including critical needs assistance, a one-time $700 payment per household, offering relief during an unimaginably difficult time. We have staff on the ground dedicated to helping survivors navigate the registration process. Many compared the offer unfavorably to the vibe off on that real quick. Yeah, I'm about to hit y'all with some critical information. This is what everybody wanted to know. How much did we give Ukraine? You about to find out. Vibe out some more. Okay, hold your heads, man. If you feel like you on the phone and you listening to this and you telling your friend, hey Keisha, are you listening to the channel with KOOL? He about to drop a gem, girl, listen. Many compared the offer unfavorable. God. I can't even get to it because it's just that amount, bruh. All right, let me just read it. I'm going to just read it. Many compared the offer unfavorably to the $113 billion. God dang. Oh. Biden gave Ukraine $113 billion, bro. It's your president, not mine. I ain't vote for him. That shit crazy. Never in my life, bro. Y'all y'all getting used to it. When I turn this down, y'all know I'm about to get in. So many compared the offer unfavorably to the $113 billion in aid the Biden administration has sent to the Ukraine boss since February 2022 to support the war effort. They still warned, with a further $200 million approved on Monday. He just throwing money out of the door. He just take it all. Take it. I don't want it. We don't need this shit. Take it. Hey Biden, can I get no. Give it to Ukraine. Hawaii burned down. Give it to Ukraine. I wonder how much money are they getting per month? 130. All right, man. Cool, you gotta go through this article, bro. You on a podcast here. Financial commentator Mark Blazinski. I want to go Blazinski. Let's go with that. Financial commentator Mark Blazinski wrote on X, estimated the 700. This is interesting. Financial commentator Mark Blazinski wrote on X, estimated the $700 offer. The $700 offer would amount to $1.9 million and labeled it insulting. As your president, America, this travesty that's happening in Maui would not happen under my watch. It's obvious looking at this in a basic lens. I can do that. Not many can switch glasses and show their eyes on camera. I can do that. With me being your president and looking at this at a basic lens now, I can see clearly now the rain is gone and the sun is bright as day. It's going to be a good day, right? Wait. Looking at this in a basic standpoint, I'm looking at, all right, we gave Ukraine $113 billion, and this $700 offer will only amount to, let's just round it off to the nearest tenth, $2 million. You gave your own $2 million to work with. That $2 million should go to one person in that area. If you're going to do anything, you gave him $113 billion, bruh. Granted, I'm not giving a one citizen $2 million for recovery. I honestly don't think, and I know we can, but I don't think we can afford that. We can't do that. But what we can do is give them tax credits to rebuild their home. I'll give them a cap of $500,000. Yep. And it was said that they were trying to make that area a smart area. So rebuild all that, get them homes back, and because you owe it to them, it's gonna be more deaths than that 106. You gotta get them all a proper burial and free of charge, bruh. This not a natural This is not a natural disaster, and I don't know if it could it be heart, or could it have been a fluke transformer that actually fell down on the storm and just obliterated everything on some fluke shit? Either or, as your president, this $700 travesty would not happen on my watch, Hawaii. So, vote for me. Vote for me. Let's get back to it. was trying to get my presidential form. Get back to KOOL now. This is much better. I can see even better now. I'm live. Getting back to the article though. Can someone please explain how our government can send hundreds of billions to other countries but chooses to pinch pennies when our own people are in need? An entire town on U.S. soil has been destroyed overnight, and the best our government can do is $700 per person? Technical difficulties over here. As your president, I would personally make sure this travesty will never happen again and put systems in place that can prohibit that from ever happening again. Actor Rob Schneider, I know y'all know who that is. Is that Rob Schneider is the one that played on Happy Gilmore, Waterboy? That Rob Schneider, right? He's an outspoken anti-Veer and Trump supporter. He wrote on X, the $115 billion US taxpayer dollars to Ukraine, $1.9 million to American Maui fire victims. Biden hates Americans. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be absolutely real with you, because people don't understand that. Hey, these indictments are Hollywood witch hunts to make the average voter say, I ain't voting for a jailbird. KOOL predicts this Georgia indictment not even be as, it's gonna go right up under the bridge, just like all the other indictments. KOOL, you voting for Trump? Hey, I said previous lives ago that I ain't voting. But if I have to vote to, here's my lesser of the two evil vote right here. I'm gonna go with Trump then before I would go with Biden if I'm going to vote. Because I know they're going to push this Bama. See, the Democrats, though, they got a wild card. They have a nuclear weapon. No pun intended. Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer. Go figure. But the Democrats, they have a nuke they haven't played yet. I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back, finish up this article, man. Yeah, we're going to finish up this. You know what? We're going to finish up this article now. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Let's finish up this article. Look, check it out. Because I'm skimming through it and I'm like, the people might want to hear this, KOOL, so let's just get to it. Right-wing commentator Colin Rugg wrote, can someone please explain to me why our leaders are so reckless with money sent to the Ukraine folk, but then pinch pennies when the money is spent on Americans? I keep asking black Democrats the same exact question, and they keep throwing this out there. Well, I ain't voting for Trump. What Trump got to do with this right now? 2 weeks ago, I got called a Trump supporter because I said, hey, listen to me now. I'm going to let them vibe out real quick with this one. Oh, no. Well, we'll play it back. Or we'll play something different. They hate you, Cool. You play good music. Hey, look. A few weeks ago, I was in this same sort of debate, and a baby boomer. I'll say a baby boomer. Do we call baby boomers in their 60s? If you're in the 60s, are they called baby boomers? Either way, we got into this soiree conversation about politics. And I told him, I said, the best thing about Trump being in office is we got to see all the races come up out the closet like it was your senior year in high school. You know how you was a senior in your high school, and you that's when you kind of found out who was gay and who wasn't. I mean, let's keep it real. I ain't throwing a shot out to gay people. This ain't no shot, nothing like that. This is how it was when I was coming up. In your 11th and 12th grade year, you look back and you're like, I knew homie was soft, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. So it wasn't no thing though. When we was all mature with ours, you had a couple of glee glop and the fluky dudes. Ooh, who's gay? Ooh, balls. Who's gay? We had that. But you also had those that was more, oh, you gay? All right. You still cool with me, bro? Like I have a gay friend now. I grew up with. He's doing quite well for himself. If I say, hey, looking at that IG, homie doing great for himself. I always admired him too, cause he's an artist, man. He can draw your face the way your face looks right now. He can make it look like it's real on paper. That's how good he was. That's how good he is. Apparently he's making dollars now. Away from all that. But he called me a coon and called me a sellout because I said that's the best thing that can happen to us. And I wouldn't mind another term by Trump because it brought out all the racist folk. And all I did was this. Oh yeah? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you too? Oh shit. That's why you wasn't speaking to me. Bad. Oh. Okay, mass shootings. Don't take away the guns. I'm with that, but you sound like one of them. Bad. Trump supporter? Bad. And that's all I did. That's all I did. Get back in the vibe. Sometimes, hey, look, Cool can catch when it's naked in the room. It get too quiet when I can hear myself. I don't want to hear myself talk. I don't do that. I don't like to hear myself talk. I like to talk on this podcast. Be specific now, because when I'm out in the world, man, I'm in and out. I'm navigating real smooth. I'm like a snake. I slither in and out. Now I know how they could take that comment. Oh, you a snake, I can't trust you. Shut your ass up. I said I slither in and out of society when I'm about. When I'm at home, I'm myself. But I talk shit on this podcast because I can. And I will. And ain't nobody out here in YouTube land, Blog Talk Radio land, IG, X, Facebook gonna stop me from doing this. I got some shit to say and I'm gonna let it go. And if you disagree, let's debate. Or if you don't want to debate on platforms, then say my name. That's a FYI. Let's run back right-wing commentator Colin Ruggs quote. Can someone please explain to me why our leaders are so reckless with money sent to Ukraine, but then that must be a thing. Pinch pennies when the money is spent on Americans. I like the hashtag Biden don't like Americans. Biden don't like Americans. Hashtag Biden don't like Americans. Mr. Biden has faced criticism for his response to the Maui fires from his political opponents. He appeared to brush off a White House pool reporter's question when asked for a comment on the rising death toll over the weekend. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. I can't stand this woman. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I see her on the podium talking, I get this sense that one, she don't even really want to be there. Two, she don't believe in the lies she's saying. And three, she probably just like, I can't wait till this over so I can write my goddamn book, do a couple of shows and retire, and then get a bunch of kids by some white man and then talk shit for the rest of my life. That's just I don't know if y'all know who, a lot of y'all don't even know who I'm talking about. KJP. She addressed the snub on Monday saying that Mr. Biden remained deeply concerned about the wildfires. $700. Allergies. The newly indicted former President Donald Trump, because you know he had to say something. The newly indicted former President Donald Trump seized on Mr. Biden's apparent no comment, claiming the Democrat refuses to help or comment on the tragedy. Yeah, because your ass also gave me, I bet you when you go ahead and go give him some more paper towels, Donald. Give him some more paper towels. On August 9th, Mr. Biden offers his deepest condolences to the families of those who lost loved ones in the wildfires in Maui. The first fatalities were confirmed, as they were being confirmed. That's when he offered his deepest condolences. So whatever. We see how deeply you care now. $700 worth. The next day, he declared a federal disaster in the state, freeing up federal funds to provide grants for temporary housing and home repairs. Home repairs? They need the whole renovation. They just need a new home. Ain't no home repairs going on out there. And low-cost loans to cover uninsured property losses. Ain't none of that. If I'm president, y'all all lost homes, you all get homes back. I'm gonna equip y'all with the finest of the finest. Y'all shouldn't experience that on no level. Okay? If I'm your president, y'all might want to put me up in there. If I'm your president, Maui, Lahaina, to be exact. If I'm elected president, all that he just listed, that federal disaster in the state, yeah, I'm gonna declare that even before. But then I'm still gonna give y'all much more relief than what he's giving if I'm president. Mr. Biden made brief remarks, just brief, right? Because you care. During a trip to Salt Lake City, probably some type of vacation type shit too. And his only public comment so far about the unfolding tragedy, because it's still unfolding as we speak. Anyone who's lost a loved one whose home has been damaged or destroyed is going to get help immediately. I'm talking about, since this was supposed to be like a smart area, I'm calling on Elon Musk, because guess what? Elon, I want to give 2 Teslas to each household. Make it happen. SUV and sedan. Make it happen. Gates, I want to supply Apple Macs to each household. I want to make sure they can communicate at least. The top of the line iPhone, every household, because I know everybody like iPhone. No one likes Galaxies and Droids anymore. No one messes with these anymore. That's cool. We good. I do. So equip every citizen with an iPhone. Y'all acting like this can't be done. It can. If you could give $113 billion to Ukraine, this little city in Hawaii can be helped out the way I do. He giving y'all $700. I'm about to give y'all 2 Teslas, a new home, TVs out the WAP, and we just talking material things. I understand you lost a loved one, and I understand that you have to pay an arm and a leg to bury your loved one. We're covering that if I'm your president. The White House has since touted its whole of government response effort, which included deploying 500 federal personnel and thousands of meals, beds, and liters of water. We need that. We need more of that. We need probably better quality too. You can keep that $700, dude. Hey, aside from all that, I did want to take time out to recognize this small little town in Maui, man. Lahaina, I think it is. Give a moment of silence, man. We're going to take a break for the loved ones lost and for such a tragedy. And we also, a moment of silence for the irresponsibility, for lack of a better word, of our own government. They're killing us out here, man. That's crazy. So moment of silence for the folks out Maui that suffered such a tragic loss and still losing. Moment of silence, please. And we're going to take this to a break, and then I'll holler back at y'all. And of course, before the moment of silence, we got to go through an ad. No, KOOL's not going to subscribe to such a website so we can ignore the ads. No, we're going to go through it. Moment of silence for the folks now.
Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert.
Niggas Niggas hate that I'm booming. I'm with the boots and we moving. Still can't trust what they doing. Look, fuck with me, we ain't losing. Fuck with me, we ain't losing. Niggas hate that I'm booming.
Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert.
Still can't trust what they doing. Look, fuck with me, we ain't losing. Fuck with me, we ain't losing. Look, I got this shit on the map. Look, making a way for my niggas. I die by it. I don't see a nigga living by it. Niggas front. Know the name, now it's buzzing. The pop got the block buzzing. Data freed out the buzzing. I'm telling money, no discuss. Fuck with me. I got the vision, they fuck with me. I've been through a lot, I put up them shots when they call. Shine with me when it's ball. Take a loss, now that it's all me.
Here we go again.
Digging the digital crates with DJ C-Town for promotional use only.
Which one you want? A Complex had a top 50 New York rappers. I didn't know they had so many rappers. Nah, I'm playing. Hey, the birthplace of alleged birthplace of hip hop. Um, Complex had a top 50 though. Yeah, it was funny how they did this shit. In the top 50, they put Jay-Z right there in this article. Press. Get into the vibes, man. I know. And I'm pressed to play this new beat that I found. I was like, what is this jump right here? This jump sound tough, bro. I said, I gotta work with this. I said, I gotta get this jump, bro. This jump crank. It's hip hop. Put that classic CD background back up. No. Yes. See that magic trick? Not many can do that. All right, look. So we're going to go over this list real slow. Just bear with me though. Okay. This is from hotnewhiphop.com. Social media is absolutely roasting Complex's all-time New York rappers list. Hold up. Before they get mad at KOOL, Complex, if I ain't mistaken, Complex Radio. If I ain't mistaken, that's out New York, right? Where is Complex located? Yeah. I'm tripping. Give me a second, y'all. If I ain't mistaken, I know Complex. Complex is based, yeah, New York, man. So this is New York's list. Complex ain't nowhere else. They said people are not filling this list. In celebration of the 50th anniversary of hip hop, throw it up there then, KOOL. Booga! Now run it back. In celebration of the 50th anniversary of hip hop, many media outlets are doing feature series about the genre. This inevitably leads to a variety of listicles about various scenes, subgenres, and demographics, but few pieces have gotten people as heated as the 50 best New York rappers of all time list published by Complex not too long ago. The list includes a top 10 in order: Pete, Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, Rakim, LL Cool J, fifth, as in 50 Cent. Top 10? Nicki, top 10? DMX, top 10? Busta Rhymes and KRS-One. It's a top 10 that people may have some slight objections to, but it's mostly sound. However, the scope and scene knowledge of the team behind the article quickly becomes apparently the further you read. Hold up. I think this person meant, I'm gonna rewrite this statement right here. It says, however, the scope and scene knowledge of the team behind the article quickly becomes apparent the further you read. You peep what they did right there? My. See, this is why it's important that you read, ladies and gentlemen. And you read carefully, because if you just reading to read, not understanding shit, you won't be catching the miscorrection. They just obliterate their art. I don't know, because how quick do they need to get an article out? And usually these articles are peer edited. Someone looks over this before they dish it out. There's a sign off to a sign off before they publish this junk. And y'all publish this junk. I'm gonna read it the way they had it. However, the scope and seeing knowledge of the team behind the article quickly becomes apparently the further you read. Does that make sense? Or don't read. Look, they tried to be they tried to be arrogant with it and was stupid at the same damn time. People, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but it apparently should be apparent. Apparently should be apparent. Am I wrong? Yeah, could I be tripping? Could I be tripping? Let me get back. I know y'all want to see that list real quick, but let's dive into this incorrect grammar usage and all, spelling and all. All right, I'm gonna do it the correct way. Let's take our time. However, the scope and scene knowledge of the team behind the article quickly becomes apparent the further you read or don't read, because the article counts up from 50. Okay. Here's the 50, y'all. Hey. All right. I didn't do this list. So I guess we're going from top to bottom, bruh. I don't think I need to be in this. They don't need to see my reaction when I read this shit. Cause if that's your top 10, we gonna have to shuffle that. But let's go. Let's dive in. Number 1, Jay-Z. Does anybody have a problem with that in New York? We'll revisit that. Let's write that down. Number 1, Jay-Z. I don't think New York will have a problem with that. I'm going to assume New York won't have a problem with that. Number 2 is Notorious B.I.G. Now, that's a New York staple right there. When it comes to New York, they'll tell you the greatest rapper ever graced the mic would be Notorious B.I.G. And he only came out with 2 albums. He was one of the good ones. Great. Number 2, though? Number 2, though, nah. I'll get y'all here because y'all need to see this list, because I ain't make this list, y'all. New York, I'm going to ask y'all. Notorious Big, number 2. New York will probably put him at 1. Number 3, Nas. Nas is, let the KOOL say it. Let me tell you. Busta Rhymes, I don't even know. I think we can only probably get to 25 in a 20-minute time span. So I'm gonna try to at least get half of this list today, and then we'll do the next half tomorrow morning. Cause I'm almost hitting the 2-hour mark. God, I got the rambling, didn't I? My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. KOOL get to talking too much and shit. Number 3, Nas, I got a problem with. Cause if you ask KOOL, I'm gonna put Nas at number 1. Yeah, I'm gonna revamp the whole 50. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take Complex list and I'm gonna remix, and I'm gonna do KOOL's list of top 50 New York rappers of all time. But so far, so good. I mean, not in any particular order for me, but Jay, Notorious Big, only because I know how New York do with Big. So I'm gonna let them have that. And I'm gonna tell you, they will probably say put Big at number 1 and put Jay-Z down to number 5. But let's continue. Nas at 3, Rakim at 4. I probably got a problem with that. I'm taking notes, y'all. Rakim, I'm going to circle Rakim, and I'm gonna circle Nas too. LL Cool J, whoo, I'm gonna circle him too. Even though I think cannabis obliterated this dude, I'm gonna still circle that dude. You can't deny his hip hop isms. 50 Cent. Now I got a problem with him being number 6, but I know. New York, New York, New York. We're gonna keep. Okay, we're gonna keep 50. We're gonna keep 50 there for a minute. We're gonna revisit that. Let's keep it going. Nick. Hey, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is 7. Hey, they be the top 10 rappers in New York history. Nicki Minaj is 7. Go ahead. Hey, this New York on New York crime. I ain't got nothing. I'm from the South. I ain't got nothing to do with this list. I got a list in particular. See, this Nicki Minaj is 7. DMX at 8. I'm gonna have to skip that, bro. Nicki Minaj is 7. I gotta skip that, bro. And then 7. 7? 7? She ranked higher than Busta Rhymes. Hey, she ranked higher than DMX. Who? Is this album sales or something? Is this album sales? All right, anyway, DMX at 8, Busta Rhymes at 9. Would KOOL give Busta Rhymes a top 10? Busta used to be my favorite rapper for a while. Of course, I would give Busta Rhymes top 10. So I ain't mad at 9. KRS 1 at 10. That's blasphemy. The way they did Rakim and KRS 1 in this list is blasphemy. Them the ones that should be in your top 3. But hey, here nor there. 11 is Prodigy. Now see, I have to look at the rest of this list than to put Prodigy at number 11, bro. For real? Prodigy at 11? Keep it going. Lil' Kim. Alright. Okay, so Nicki, cause y'all about to piss me off, New York. Y'all about to piss me off. Cause I hear the rumbles about one of the greatest rappers of all time, female, Nicki Minaj. Greatest rapper of all time, Lil' Kim. Greatest rapper of all time, Nicki Minaj. They keep going back, and some of these folks are actually thinking Cardi B is the best female rapper of all time, huh? They don't even write their rhymes, bruh. Ghostface at 13. That's an elite number right there. I couldn't be mad at where Ghostface Killer's at right there. Elite hip hop artist. What? Man, Ghostface got some of the classic jumps, man. What'd he say? Don't make me quote a Ghostface. Don't make me quote a Ghostface jump. MF Doom. Not mad at that. The Supreme Clientele is one of my favorite albums, by the way, from Ghostface Killer. MF Doom, I can't get mad at. Big Pun at number 15, I can't get mad at. Jadakiss, can't get mad at. Cameron, 17, can't get mad at. But when you talk about Yasin Bey, I can't get mad at that. Cause you ask KOOL, I'ma have Mos Def up top 15. Now y'all probably wondering, what's up with KOOL's list? I'ma create one. And Mos Def definitely, or AKA Mos Def, Yasin Bey definitely makes my list. So 18, I'm not mad at that. Big Daddy Kane, finally another classic Bama. I was wondering where the classic Bamas was gonna come back, bro. We stopped it like KRS-One. And that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 artists ago. 9 artists ago. Sheesh. Slick Rick, another classic Bama. As I look at the list ahead of Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane, and Mos Def, they could have clearly moved up. Clearly moved up. But here nor there. Method Man, damn, 21. Alright, for now, 22. Check D. Another classic Bama. I don't know if I want to be mad at that. I don't know if I want to be mad at that. Nope, I ain't gonna be mad at that. And Reverend Run at 23. See, because if I say yeah, because it's a lot of classic Bamas that can't make the list. But who was my man? I'm gonna do some background research. Now, how much time I got? I got 10 minutes. I think I could do the rest of the 25 today. Who was the Bama KRS-One? Who wrote The Bridge? The Bridge. Who wrote that? I know I'm tripping right now. The Bridge. MC Shan. I had to do my research. Why ain't he at the top 25? Why ain't MC Shan at the top 25? New York, don't come for me. I fight back. Okay? And all I want to know is, all right, so I'm looking at that. Even better. Even better. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to share this jump. So we can get, we can get the comments. We can get the comments too. As you can see, KOOL is on X too. There's channel of KOOL. And I think mine is what, KOOL? Oh, that's my TikTok. My X, I forgot my X. I think it's channel of KOOL too. My bad. I'm tripping. Anyway, let's look at this list, man, cause I ain't finished. Q-Tip at 24. I ain't mad at that. Q-Tip's in my top 50, but I don't know. See, I gotta go over my top 50 first to see where he fits at. Because Q-Tip could very well be at 24. That's a strong 24. But Cardi B, just just put all the women that rap. Where's Remy Ma? I'm curious of the other 25. So let's just go over this list of 25 right here. We got 25 Cardi B. You already got Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj on this list. At the top 25 in New York history. Who did this list? this list. All right, look at some of the comments real quick. Somebody said DMX deserves better. I tell you what, I think DMX is strong at that 8 right there. I keep him at that 8. I ain't mad at that 8 right there. I might have to disagree with homeboy or homegirl, whoever that is. Who the hell is, never mind. Yeah. See, Foxy Brown, I know Rod Digger is from New Jersey. I know she from New Jersey. Where's MC Light from? For her not to be top 25, if you gonna put 3 sort of new women artists in there, you just see that list with the women at the top 25, 3 of them, Cardi, Nicki, and who else? Lil' Kim. If I had to take 2 out and keep 1, y'all know I'm old school. I'm keeping Lil' Kim. We taking Cardi and Nicki out there, and we gonna put MC Light and Queen Latifah in there. Because if we go down, it's the next 25 is them on that list. You're saying Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Lil' Kim is better than MC Light, Rod Digger, Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill. I want to say Lauryn Hill's New Jersey, right? But we'll see. Let's go to the second half of this list. Let's take a break real quick, though. Let's take a break real quick.
DJ C-Town on the channel of KOOL. Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert.
Yeah, shorty said that the world was yours, and now I wake up every day with show. Every day with show. Hey. And I know it gets so cold, so cold, so cold. And they always wanna call my phone, call me bro. But when I'm all alone, they never even leave a message. If I tell my life right now, don't act like you care. Cause every time I'm reaching out, see nobody there. I done lost my mind a couple times, but I'm fine now. So let me find out. Yeah, purpose, it hurts, so I really think it's working. I've been reaching for the surface, play a part, I close the curtains, yeah. Man, I'm tired of being nervous, not the person who I used to be. Usually so used to people using me. Get out my head, please quit abusing me. Trying to find myself and you're really losing me. You're on a losing streak, yeah, yeah. Yeah, shorty said that the world was yours, and now I wake up every day with show. Every day for show, hey. And I know,
DJ C-Town on the channel of KOOL.
my phone call me bro, but when I'm all alone, they never even leave a message out the sound of the tone. But when I'm all alone, they never even leave a message out the sound of the tone.
We back though. I'm gonna give you a better view of this 25 right here. We gonna start from one. Too much phone. Slow it down. It's like chopped and screwed I like that though. It's even better. So here we go. Still vibe with me though. Still vibe. Okay, so yeah, we got the homie Jigga right up in the cut. That's number one. Number two, Big. I'm not mad at that. That's for New York. New York, I give you a pass for Big. I know how y'all covered Big, man. But this dude, still doing it. KOOL's favorite. Yeah. As I matured, man, I let go of the animation from Busta and I went straight. I said, man, Nas be preaching if y'all don't really know. To me, I resonate with Nas, man. He's solo. I'm solo. Like Nas worked with Hit Boy, I work with C-Town. And it's been me and him ever since. I think I work with him better than I'm gonna go ahead and toot my own horn, C-Town. I think I'm the best person you ever work with, bro. When it comes to this YouTube thing. Let's move forward, bro. Hold up. I can vibe out and shit. Let's continue. 4, Rakim. Ain't mad at that, like I said. Let's put this into a fast pace, KOOL. Number 5, LL. Not mad at that. 6, I was mad at that. 7, completely mad at that. 8, not so mad at that, but could be adjusted mad at that. Busta Rhymes, not mad at that. Number 10, mad at that, only because he shouldn't be 10 in the top 25. He should be top 3, if you ask me. Prodigy, We could put him somewhere in the second half of the top 25. Definitely should be top 25 if you're going to put a female in the top 25. If you're going to put 3 in there, she better be one of the 3. But the other 2, oh my God. Number 13, again, I can't get mad at this one. This is a solid 13 right there. MF Doom, of course. Hey, honestly, I'm almost tempted to move him up. I'm not gonna go there. I'm almost tempted to move him up, move Prodigy back to 14 and move everybody up. Prodigy, move him right here with 15 and push back. Y'all gonna hate this, New York, but push Big Pun to 16, bumping Jada to 17. And this is a solid 16 right here. I ain't mad at Jada at that 16 spot. If I'm an artist in New York and I just get mentioned in the top 25, I'm in Complex as if that's a reputable source. I'm alright with that. Cameron 17 say, hey, Cameron, some hip hop, bro. I can't get mad at Cameron's bars, but ahead of Yasin Bey? The folk shop put ahead of Yasin Bey is a goddamn travesty, in my opinion. Because, again, y'all don't want to see my top 5. My top 5 don't have a lot of these favorites y'all got in it. Let's keep going, though. Get that list back up here, Cool. Nobody want to see your ugly mug. Who came to see you, Cool? Number 19, Big Daddy Kane. I'm mad at that only because y'all finally put another classic Bama up and put him at 19. And then to top things off, we're going to give you not 1, but 2 classic Bamas in the same time, whatever, in a row. Method. God, y'all put this Bama at 21. I honestly think Method got bars better than DMX, but here nor there. Chuck D. The classic Bama. Classic Bamas need to be up further, especially if you're going to put Cardi B and Nicki Minaj in this top 25. Run. I ain't mad at that. He wasn't elite, but he wasn't sorry. He wasn't a bum either. He was like, Run was like Mikal Bridges in early hip hop. Like, this Bama can go, bruh. No. This Bama can go like he can go. He's up there with LL for real. They go at it. They might go at it. And don't sleep on Run. Pioneer, you gotta give him his credit. That's why I think Run should be at least top 15. What do you say, New York? Am I on point so far? Q-Tip, 24. I ain't with that. I think Q-Tip should be up a little higher than 24, maybe 12, 13, 14, top 15. Top 15 in my list. Y'all already know my style, though. Y'all know my style. 25 was a travesty. Y'all put Cardi. Who is she ahead of? Y'all gonna drive me drunk messing around with y'all. Raekwon 26, my God. Purple Taping? Who? He get top 20. He get top 50? Y'all gonna get mad at me again. Bruh, he ain't put enough down, bruh. Come on, bruh. I guess, don't say it, Cool. Don't say it, Cool. 28 Mace. Mace was alright. I give Mace 28 right there. But I look at who y'all put ahead of him. Y'all put Pop Smoke ahead of Mace? New York, y'all put... It's not your fight, Cool. It's not your fight. Big L at 29. Damn. You see how they do Big L? They talk about they did DMX bad. He finally made the list. Big L, my top 10. You know who else is in my... I just want to see the rest. Cool G Rap. Not mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that one bit. Fat Joe. I don't like Fat Joe for many reasons. Even as a rapper, I wasn't really rocking with Fat Joe. Terror Squad, I wasn't really rocking with. I was Big Pun though. Beat Nuts, but not him though. Nah, I always thought he was a get with type dude. I was hoping Pun like started beefing with him and threw a diss at him or some shit. I wasn't really rocking with Fat Joe, but I ain't gonna lie. Cool's not a biased hip hop fan. Fat Joe got bars, bro. He did his thing, and then he had a hit. He had a radio hit that took him over the charts. Was Rock Lean Back Joint. Yeah, Lean Back Joint. That joint was a classic. I don't like it per se, but I seen Society Lean Back. I seen that, and I had to do it too at the club. I was getting that joint in with the drink. Oh, okay, yeah. Lean back. Who is this Bama? I wouldn't put him in no one's top anything due to the allegations forthcoming that has been. Nah. He reckless with it on another level, but with that mic and them bars, I ain't mad at 32 for Fabulous at all. I'm not mad at that. Jizza, if you ask me, it's only one person you leave out the top 50 of Wu-Tang. You leave one Bama out of Wu-Tang out, and I get that. If he make the list, then we'll talk about him. If he don't make the list, then I won't say anything. But this is cool. I ain't got nothing wrong with that. No problem with that. 33, Jizza, have it. Foxy Brown, have it. I'm not mad at that. Old Dirty, we just discussed the Wu-Tang rule. Wu-Tang rule, New York. We get it. What is it? Shaolin. Kool Keith. I don't know too much about this dude for him to be top 50, bro. He wasn't on my list too. Kool Keith. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm putting Pop Smoke on this joint too. Hey, like, what list are you? Yeah, it's gonna be some people cut out this list. Ja Rule, top 50, New York. He should be a little bit further, maybe 30. But I won't argue 37. What? Because you talk about a few more steps down. She almost didn't make this list, bruh. I want to get up and walk out, but if I get up and walk out, I'm going to take this cord with me, and then this mic is going to come, and everything going to just fall all over the place. She just made the list at 38. I'm mad at that. You got Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim, and Cardi B ahead of MC Lyte. Sheesh. How did he make the list? Now I'm gonna have a problem. Let's move forward. I'm mad at that 39, bruh. Kumo D at 40. You put Nori at 39. Something wrong with Complex, bruh. They put Pop Smoke in the top 50. And we know why they did it. I'm just not gonna say it. I'm gonna let them say it. Let's move forward, bruh. can't get mad at this, bruh. I can't get mad at this, bruh. Y'all can go off if you want to and act like ASAP ain't have a whole crew ahead of him. And who's the other dude he came in with that everybody was like, crush a bit, little bit, roll it up. No, he with Kendrick in there, man. Hands on the wheel. I think he with them though, right? I ain't mad at this. He brought a whole culture with him, bruh. A little sussy, but he brought a whole culture with him, bruh. I ain't mad at that. Sean Price. I ain't mad at that. Sean Price. 6'1". Something, stocky bill with a big gun. What? Helter Skelter. I ain't mad at that. Oh. Ruh. Speaking of which, bruh. Speaking of Melly Mel, bruh. I had something special for the folks, man. Here we go. I'ma just let him tell it.
It's the one. No apologies. This ain't a disclaimer. I'm the king of legend, the first Hall of Famer. Making diss tracks, I know you with that. Now everybody get ready for the kickback. Why you hurt? Why you mad? Now you look bad. Like a roach just crawled out of your book bag. Get a pack clad, you black clad. Go to bed with no supper, cause you gotta suffer the backlash. The top five is cap. You the piss that's on the floor. In the elevator of rap. Why you ducking on the game when you shit on my name? Why they put Pee Wee Herman in the Hall of Fame? I would give you a pound, but I break your hand. I got a lawyer so white, he will take your land. Yo, check your man, come and look at your brain. Cause I think that Eminem is popping pills again. We call him Bill Clinton or either Bill Gates. What pill did homie take to make him hate the great? Think you won, but you ain't, still you made a mistake. Hit a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'ma give your fans one more chance to go online and re-energize their bromance. After that, say your last goodbye. Cover 4, put Matthew's lights out, I'm turning off the fucking Wi-Fi. Another little kid, don't hate the great. More white chalk, more yellow tape. Who that, who that? Belly Bell.
43. Complex. What's wrong with y'all, bruh? Hey, I vote that this song alone should take Melly Mel out the top 50. This Bama counted from 1 to 8 in his rap. Let's finish this list, bro. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to get it. Grand Pool. My goodness. Y'all just decided to put this Bama up here? Y'all whack for that. Completely whack for that. Grand Pool, 44. I'm mad at that. I'm gonna have to do my own 50, bro. I had to do my own 50. If it couldn't get any worse, bruh. If it couldn't get... Nah, hey, I gotta play my song for this, bruh. Nah, I need that. I need something. Yeah, I need this. Whew. I need to chill, bruh. Complex list is some shit. These Bama said, don't Hey, when you have to start a statement off with don't underestimate, it's time to underestimate. They said don't underestimate Jim Jones' ability to stay relevant. How? By going at Pusha T and getting clapped back at something so serious that you shouldn't even rap again? Everyone knows his biggest solo hit, We Fly High. Ballin'. No, fuck that song. There's some shit. That whole shit was shitty. He can't rap. He's shitty. He can't dress. He can't be human. He lucking up throughout this jump, bruh. He shouldn't even be in rap. He should have been like a co-signer, like a Spliff Star. But see, Spliff Star can rap. This Bama can't rap. 45 Jim Jones, bruh. See, these Bamas are only going off of what they saw on Versus. So I guess Sheik must be 48, huh? Because Styles P doesn't make my top 50, bro. Let me write him down. Jim Jones. God damn, they you know what? I'm sorry. Look, Styles P is good. But I don't think he even makes my top 50, bruh. I'm going to give y'all a top 50 for the world. Hey, notice, not a De La Soul on this jump. And I'm just looking at my collection now of folks they done missed. I'm going to throw another name out there that I know they done missed. Hey, maybe Keith Murray ain't from New York, but he could clearly replace some folk out there. AZ could clearly replace some folk out there. And they could very well be coming up in the next 4. I'm just giving you a couple of folks. Who's the Bama? Bad Boy has some good folk on that joint other than the Locks. I'm just looking around, bruh. I know I could find another one, but let's continue on, bruh. Is Pharoah Monch? Where he from? Hold up. Since he ain't on the list yet. See, this is high school high. This is get in where you fit in. This is all. This is what Kwame Brown would say. What is it? What is the saying? Get along, gang. Go along, get along, gang. Who? Where's Pharoah Monch from, bro? Where's Pharoah Monch from, bro? Don't let him be from New York, bruh. 46 Styles P, 47 Biz Markie. I'm not mad at that. He make top 50. I'm satisfied with him being top 50. He should be top 25, but I'm satisfied with them even putting him on the list. Okay. Pharoah Monch has made top 50. We can take him out of the I'm disappointed in Complex's list. Pharoah Monch made the top 50. I was about to say, because homie from Jamaica, Queens. Queens is on. No. That's it. Show's over. Bye.